Zach, how are you doing, sir?
What's up? I was hoping that would last a little longer. I was looking over here. And I was
You're like, hello, how are you?
like,
All right.
good, man.
So if you're new to us, my name is Austin Hilton. This is that way. There we go. Zach Humphreys. We both have our respective YouTube channels. We talk about crypto every day, but we are supporting the ClearCryptos project because this is a cool project and is going to revolutionize crypto in a good way. So, Zach, what do we want to talk about? We want to talk about SHIBA INU and SHIBA Eternity. I'm going to let you
Yeah.
have the stage, sir. You go.
So far, so good, man. So we reached #1 on the App Store pretty quick. We had over 10,000 downloads within a few hours of it going live. Download day was a huge success on the 6th of October, and we're getting a lot of holders. That was something I know we probably both talked about on our channels, and this is an opportunity to kind of reach across the aisle to the non-crypto folks in gaming and give them a reason to come into crypto, and we're seeing just that. So that's a really good sign. I mean, we're not getting a ton of price action right now, but we sound like a broken record here. It's hard right now to get price action, right? But in terms of the long-term viability, it's nice. I mean, this is a nice little thing to have in our back pocket moving forward. And I think slowly but surely, we're going to see a lot of new people coming into SHIB because they're playing the game and they want to be a little closer to the ecosystem.
Yeah, I've got somebody moving around upstairs with me, so I got dogs pinned in. So I've literally got dogs like underneath me. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I heard everything you said. Yeah, I think it's I think that the SHIBA Eternity went well. I think the overall prevailing theme is that the game is a good game, very well graphically designed. There will always be that group that says it's not any good, it's not going to help. And I think where you and I come from for SHIBA Eternity, really what I'm focusing on is it's a delivery of a promise, right? It was a massive roadmap item, part of a massive part of the ecosystem that said they would do. They went out and did it. They spent the money. We won't ever really know, but I think it's definitely probably north of $1 million, probably all in.
Oh yeah,
To
not
develop
cheap to do it.
Yeah, people think it's like, oh, just develop. No, it takes a lot of money and time to develop these things. So, but I think I think it's more important to talk about. I'm glad you brought up price action of SHIBA INU token, but I think it's more important to look at it in that grander, bigger scenario of the ecosystem and ultimately a project. I don't care what Cardano or Solana or Shiba Inu or whatever. What do we care about as people who are involved in the token or involved in the project? Is we care about delivery. We care about promises made and roadmap items outlined and then checked off. We delivered it, and I think that's the bigger narrative.
Yeah, I think too. I was happy to kind of see how the official account, the SHIB account there on Twitter, and Shaitoshi were very, very open and welcoming to like hearing people's feedback. And this is something we talked about in a previous SHIB video, that a portion of the funds that they make here will be used to make the game better over time. I
Yep.
like that. Keeping up with the times, what's hot, what's not. They're going to have funds there available, and they have a lot of people playing this game, giving them great feedback, and they're listening to that. So that's good, man. I think this is a long-term catalyst. Now, we really kind of shift to Shibarium, right? That's kind of next up on the docket. But SHIBA Eternity will continue to be a topic of discussion here, especially if we continue to see the holder growth. I think that's a big thing. I mean, over time, that's a big deal. I mean, that's what we want. I mean, we want more people.
2,200 added or something like that. I
Yeah,
think that
pretty
was the
quick
number.
in a day. Yeah.
Yeah.
In a bear market, that's good.
Yeah, that's fantastic in a bear market. And I think also, again, let's touch on the price action before we exit here. I think people were expecting the pump, like, oh my God, why didn't it go up 20%? That's not the point, right? And I think that's a big part of yours and mine. I mean, it would have been nice, don't misunderstand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you can't have a north of $6 billion project with a massive LP liquidity pool that Shiba Inu has. And it was never going to move the needle, in my opinion. Now, if we would have been in a major bull market and things were all wonderful across the board, and then yes, I think that this would have moved the market, but not in this landscape that we're in. Again, to me, and I want your opinion, it's more about they're building the ecosystem out for the long term here, and this is just SHIBA Eternity was one component of that.
I agree, man. I agree. And, I didn't rule out the idea that there might be a little bit of a price pump, like, kind of out of nowhere that we saw back in mid-August, right? That, that pump went up 30-40% out of nowhere. I didn't rule it out, but I agree. I didn't really expect it here. This is more about the long-term growth of the project, adding utility. I'm looking at Shiba Inu, as I said many times last year, I'm looking at it as, something I want to open up in 2025 and beyond and say, wow, what a project this was
Yep.
to hold.
Agreed. All right. So if you're interested in learning more about ClearCryptos, definitely there's links in the descriptions to all their socials, Instagram, Twitter, their Discord. Get involved over there. Lots of cool stuff coming. And as always, we will see you. Have a good one. Take care.